Alrighty. I think we good. I think so. There we go. Silent Hill 3. We go ahead and boot it up. Some parts of this game may be considered violent or cruel. Fucking shocker right there. So. Ooh, I would say we could probably drop this just a little bit. Oh wait, nope, never mind. Yeah, around about there seems fine. So, we're going to start and we're going to load. Let's load Suer. Move our chat windows over to here. And give me one wee second. If I shrink this down, can I access the chat? I can indeed. Lovely stuff. So, first things first, going to pour myself a drink. I'm also wearing a remarkably stylish little Sesame Street onesie that I picked up for £4 for the sheer frickin' lols. That is a pleasant little beverage. A little bit of Smirnoff Ice. So, this here, I still can't believe is a thing, but there's an outlet there. That was the thing I missed last time. Was electrocuting that fucker. How did I get this to pop out? Actually, no, you know what? I can just move this across the ways and bring it into here. That and this here up to here. Bring you to here, boop, across, and supposedly an ad break has started, but I'm not seeing it here. So, righto, that's that bit done. Now we get to head across the bridge. Is there anything here? What kind of valve could this be? Well, it's just a red valve. Sort of the extent of it. So right, this here, we could go, alright. No, there is a drum in the way. Anything in the box? Nope. So I guess we just go straight through. And let's try... The lock is broken. Pendulums there. I thought they were on the other side of the thing here, but evidently not. Okie dokes, so if we go through here, what's in here? Hang on, huh? We're going further down into the sewers. Oh, so this is almost like a sewage underpass? Wouldn't really trust that there, because you wouldn't want a ceiling leak. Music just got much more ominous. And it hasn't really been much music at all lately. But now we're in like a low rumbly kind of thing. Well, we've got a ladder we can climb. Anything over here? Nope, nope, nope. Alright. So if we keep on rocking around, going through here. So normally in a construction site, I don't know what it's like in the States, but you probably wouldn't have this, like all the big white sheeting and everything. You probably wouldn't have that around a construction site here. They'll have it on like the first floor of something, like on the ground level. They'll have a little bit of it, but stretching up that high? Nah. Not a thing. Electricity is off. So, okay. Bags of cement or something? Okay. Wait, hang on. Were you something? Kind of adhesive, just nothing special. Okay. That's alright. Okay, well that doesn't make it sound like a very well put together building. In here, third level ceiling is crumbled. For safety's sake, entry is forbidden. That's fair. Toolbox, but nothing useful. We keep on going up. We've got, nothing useful again. Fourth level floor has crumbled. For safety's sake, entry is forbidden. This place is definitely not well put together. Can I take the reel of copper wire? Worst case scenario, you could sell that. Like, that's a good amount of copper wire. You could probably get a fair chunk of change. You know? Copper wire is, not the cheapest. It's a toilet. I thought the building was still under construction, but it looks like this has been used. Gross. Plain old wash basin, nothing special about it. Who's shitting in a construction site? Who's doing that? Lock is broken. Okay. And this, okay, this does lead us somewhere. Is that ammo? Yes, it is. Full pile of empty bottles and cans and everything. Okay. This looks like a health drink. Yes, it was. We're this way. Nothing else new and good. So I wonder, do we have to... I can see the fourth level floor. Too dangerous to jump down from here. Oh, do we maybe have to... Will you drop it into the hole? Yes. Do that. Because this might be the thing. That drops into the hole to allow us to jump down. So there we go. Okay. Landed down here. Yeah, sure. Okie dokes. Righto. Any loot lying around. The music has definitely gotten very ambient all of a sudden. So we've got that brick there. This is going to be the door that's locked. Yeah. So I guess maybe we have to go through the hole in the wall? Okay. Whoop. I'm just gonna ignore those things and just try and make it past. Okay, thank God. So I can climb into here. Et voila. Tabletop's covered, don't see any information that might come in handy. Mannequin catalog. Mannequins are creepy. Okay, right. Not much there. Lock is broken. Okie dokes. So we'll check this here. Also, lock is broken. Okay, something's making sounds. It's one of those dogs. Can I make it through? And hey, made it all the way through in one run. Into here, what do we got? Let's switch the flashlight on. Desk's all cluttered up. Okie dokes. This here is what? Hey, got an office building map. That's dead handy. And we have a save point there. Very nice. Let's go ahead and do a little save. No longer in the construction site. We are now in the office. So, right. Is here one. Let's go out through here. Okay, this room kind of feels like one that's going to be we need to engage in combat. Oh crap. Okay, right, hang on. Once this is shaken off, I'm gonna have to try the menu way of doing it. Weapons and okay, right. Let's give you a little stomping. That's put you down. I'm not gonna piss those off. But dear merciful crap on a cracker, just the audio design even in here is truly ghastly. That doesn't look like it's going to be very useful. But let's try it. You know what, we've got lots of rounds, so let's expand some of those and see, just in case there is some kind of key item hidden in there. I don't know if there would be, but let's find out. Nope, there's not. So all that's left is that there, which someone in work was telling me is apparently called an insane cancer. Lock is broken. Lock is not broken. Couple of health drinks, not bad. Magazines, but nothing really important. Calendar with nothing written on it. Okay, so this area is just for the purpose of getting the map, get the save point, and then you've got those there things. Lock is broken. Okay, so the law firm is out of order, which kind of tracks. Oh boy. You know what? This feels almost like a shotgun kind of problem. Oh, managed to take it out of midair. Nice. So if I stump it. Yep, there we go. Nice. You're done. And you're also done. So we can reload this here. And then we'll swap back to the pistol, reload and equip. Items, no, supplies. Let's use a health drink and see. Oh, the dog might have seen someone walking by the window in the other room. She gets very protective. She wasn't socialized much. So she always thinks whenever she sees someone walking by, she's like, I'm gonna bark and that'll protect the house. And it's like, I appreciate what you're trying to do, but it doesn't work like that, buddy. So, are we going down is the question. 2 is locked. 1 is locked. Any supplies down here? Nope, all junk. So I guess we have to go up the way. Not what I expected, to be perfectly honest. This here is 2. We came down off of 3. So I guess we're going to 4. Can we hit the rooftop or something? Nope. Lock is broken there. So now we're up to 5. Anything. Okay. Epic coin drop. 28,032 euros today. that sounds totally genuine. Free TikTok coins. Totally genuine sounding. Doesn't sound like a scam at all. What's the full username of that there? Doesn't even say. Just, oh, free TikTok coins, link in bio, of course. That's definitely the name of a genuine person that is giving out that information. All definitely not a scam. So, you know, good to see. It's nice to see, actually, that regardless of what platform you stream on, there will always be some kind of bot account sat there ready to go. It's like, hey, you should give us your login details. And then at that point, we'll totally make things better for you. Okay, the spermy creatures are here. Right. Oh boy, more? There's another one over there? Well, at least this one I should be able to walk by. Oh boy. Can't do much against you, though. Not with a pistol. However, let's switch to the shotgun. Did that really just turn out to be... Okay, it's not one shell. Two shells and a couple of kicks. Hey, there we go. Alrighty then. I like the way she's just like, yep, gotta make sure I get that last kick in. There is a succulent lying down there. Right, that was the thing. Lock is broken. Lock is broken. Into here. Ooh. This could be a promising little location. There's stuff here. AMN Auto Parts. So this, I'm guessing, is like a fulfillment center kind of place. Like people would ring in and say, it's like, hey, listen, so I got this problem with my car. And then it'd be like, oh yeah, it sounds like the problem is your carburetor or something. And then it'd be like, yeah, sure, carburetor sounds like a car part. That's gotta be it. Alright then. And they'd go, it's like, alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to send out a new carburetor, and they would keep them here. Or they would order them in to have them delivered. So, the fact that nothing to take with you. The fact that there is the used door thing. AMN Auto Parts. Oh, got a jack there. Right. So what would we use the jack for? Well, the jack you would use to, well, lift shit, really. That's the main reason you would have a jack. So, what would that be used for in the context of this? Let's see, anything in here? Flame purifies all. Do I have the lighter still? I do not have the lighter still. Did I ever have the lighter in this? I don't know if I did. In here, lock is broken. Lock is not broken. Okay, that's a screwdriver. So we've got a screwdriver and we've got a jack. We're definitely leaning into the tools kind of thing at the minute. So down here, reception room door is broken. Weird place for a reception room. Into here we have a katana. You'd need a crowbar to open the crate. What if instead of a crowbar, This is going to be stupid, but nope. I just figured it's like, you know what, a crowbar is basically just going to do that, but maybe, just maybe. So, in here, all of these are locked. Wait, hang on. Right, do we have any other doors on this floor currently not tried? No. Everything has been tried in here. Actually, that's a lie. Gallery of Fine Arts office. That is that room, right? Okay, yeah. So we've got the jack and we've got the thing, so maybe 6F. Okay, I can see 6F there. So 6F means there's a good chance we can go up another floor. Is this the one? Yep, let's go. Let's lead our way up and see if this will get us in. Lock is broken. 3F there. Staircases broken. Right. So flame purifies all. It's probably indicating that we're going to need to set fire to something. Oh wait, maybe we have to use a screwdriver. I don't know, what do you call it? So let's try going into that, because maybe, just maybe, Gallery of Fine Arts, right. There might be Repressor of Memories. Okay, so, let's see, you looking anywhere, Heather? She's not really looking at anything in particular. Is this like 5,000 bucks? Yep, that sounds about right for art. So, okay. Over to here, and then fire or flame purifies all. So let's try. So that combo doesn't make sense. Would need a crowbar to open that. Or would it be better for a katana? Well, it's fast at least. So we're looking for one called Too Much Stuff Would Slow You Down. Right, okay. But we need that Flame Purifies All painting. That's something we need. So how do we get it? Reception room is broken. This here lock is broken. Meaning we gotta go into here, right? So let's have a look. Flame purifies all, right. Because that's gonna be the important thing. It wouldn't have something highlighted out like that unless it was going to end up being of use. So right, we're now in the auto parts section. We haven't tried this door. Oh, wouldn't matter if we had. Oh yeah, you're still alive. Let's try out the katana. Okay, so it doesn't entirely stun lock. But it does alright damage against these guys. Okay. So those are done. And now we'll check here. No, nothing. There is no purpose to this room. Alright, lock is broken. Lock is broken. So let's have a look-see. So we got the jack out of here. Empty box. Fine. Oil and foil and stuff. Can't use any of it. You say that. Phone doesn't work. Alright. Nothing useful on the poster. Memos and newspapers, clippings and everything. So let's try in here then. We're bound to have missed something on the third floor then. It's gotta be. So we need to use something from the third floor. We need to use the jack and the screwdriver on the third floor somewhere to get something that has to do with flame purifies all. So in here, right? Oh, well, I tell you what, items, jack. We can use this here and pump that up. So this will open the way. And now we can squeeze on through. All right. Door downstairs looks open too. So we need a cable. Some kind of thing that will allow us out. Right. So there's a couple of doors we haven't tried yet. Over this way. Storefront posables. So this door, lock's broken. Lock's broken. Open. Creepy. Creepy and terrifying. I hit it. That's the only mannequin with a head. Huh? Why the, oomph? Oh. So that wasn't like that before. Obviously. Interesting. Very interesting. So we still got a couple of doors left to try on this floor. We got some loot out of there. We can't get into this next section just below us. We can't get into the law firm. So maybe something in the dance studio. It's gotta be it. We're gonna have to go into the room with the chunky monkey. Okay, yeah, you know what? Maybe we're gonna actually just switch back to something a little bit more impactful. There's two. Let's go ahead and try and kick you a few times, see if we can get it. Can we get you? There we go. Right. But this room has still got all that super creepy noise going on. So, right. We've got those there. Poster advertisement. Weird way to write it as well. Poster advertisement. Why not just advertisement or poster? You know? Okay, so our stamina evidently is low. How much have I got rounds-wise? 25 shotgun, 58 handgun. I guess we're going with a handgun. So the dance studio was a dud. What about in here? Did I miss something is the question. Nothing of interest inside the locker. I got a map of the building from Mr. Harris. Come to the office to get it. Okay, so that would at least tell you where you could get the map. But we already had the map by this point. So, in here, and let's see. Have we anything else? I need rope. That's what I need. But actually, we may as well save since we've got a little bit of progress. Dance hall office. Yes, continue. Trying to think. Wait, hang on. Oh. So if that won't be opened... No. Can we... Oh, hey, we can. We can, Jimmy. Nice. And we got a rope. Perfect. That's what we need for the elevator shaft. So, which side are we looking at here? Yep, no way we can get down like that, but let's use this. Will I use the rope to get downstairs? Yes. So, let's look-see. What floor are we on now? Okay, we're on the second floor. So we made it all the way down to 2. Echo interiors and floors is a nope. Men's and women's bathroom are also a nope. This one is not happening. Hey, something worked here. Catalog scattered around. It's a rather nice clock. Very antique. Just a bed, nobody hiding under the covers. Smart to check though. I like that. Got beef jerky. Nice. In here is vases. I'm guessing this is like a bathroom showroom or something. Yeah. So this here is like a showroom thing. Display of paper towel holders. Nice. So we can't open that. Okay, that's unlocked. Let's see this here first. Okay, bathtub.
I
You knew what? Okay. Oh. We're shifting into the other world. Well, alright then.
It's being invaded by the other world, by a world of someone's nightmarish delusions come to life.
Who the hell was that?
Oh no, not again. Should do this too?
Right. Well, at least we still got the map, I guess. Sounds... Where? What the... Mommy-like thing in a wheelchair is just a doll, or is it? Well, that's also not... Yeah, I preferred their aesthetic design beforehand. How many rounds does it take to kill you? That was what, 7 rounds? And here is what? Save room. Okay. Let's do a save. Dance hall office. Right. We are looking for what? Oh. A person. Definitely not what I expected.
Heather. That's what you're called now, isn't it?
And who are you?
The name's Vincent. Don't forget it, okay? I'm on your side.
So you say. But how do I know you're not with her?
Her? You mean Claudia? Please don't lump me together with her. She was brainwashed by that
I'm
crazy
very
old
serious.
hag. Well, I guess crazy old hag is a bit harsh. She was your mother after all.
My mother? What do you mean?
You don't remember. So Harry didn't tell you anything. I guess he hid the truth to keep you on his side. That figures. Uh-huh. He is a pretty sneaky guy.
Don't talk about my dad like that!
Sorry.
That struck a
I
nerve.
apologize. Please, calm down.
How do you know my father anyway?
I know everything. I know about your past, too.
Then tell me what's going on!
You don't even know that?
That's why I'm asking. If you know everything, then tell me how I can put an end to this.
Not yet. Why not enjoy yourself a bit longer?
Enjoy? I feel like I'm going crazy. Doesn't this place get to you at all?
Oh, it gets to me all right. I find it most fascinating. Wait! I'm not finished talking.
I knew you were on her side.
How do you figure?
There's something wrong with you, too.
Well, alright then. Got Oxydol, health drink, and a first aid kit. Nice. Now I just need ammo. So what is Oxydol? Use this to disinfect cuts and stuff. It foams when you put it on. So that's unlocked. Right. I guess we go back out this here way. So right. I came from... Well, you know what? Let's try, just to make sure. Yep, that is in fact broken. 1, 2, 3. Oh, crap. 4, 5, 6. There we go. So, I've still got 7 rounds left in the clip before I need to reload. That's enough to put down a dog. There we go. Right, now I should be able to reload. So, okay. Elevator. Let's try the staircase. Nope. The elevator is working. How is the elevator working? Let's go to 1. Alright, so this here seems a safe-ish way to go. Okay, right. Is there just... Yes, there's just one of those guys. So, for that there, we're going to switch to the shotgun, because if I hit you in the back, you fall over and I get a couple of free hits on you. So right, there we go. There's 1. We get like 3 free kicks in. He'll stand up. We do that again. He falls over. And ta-da. So, should get another, yep, another box of shotgun shells. Let's go ahead and reload while we're here. Not really much of anything here. Ooh. What's going to be in here? Got pork liver. Interesting. Right. Pork liver. Normal thing. So, yeah, I guess we couldn't go any way through there, so we gotta go round about this way. Oh. Okay, so yeah, that's a thing for sure. What does the book say? Monster living at the gates of village, very scary and very bad. Catch people and crunch them up with its big teeth. Everyone was stuck inside. Swords slashed and spears flashed, but the monster wouldn't die. Monster tossed the knights into his mouth one by one, horses and all. What was the king to do? He fretted and fussed and paced the floor, but could think of no solution. Village priestess came to the castle. She was a very kind and good person. King asked her to defeat the monster guarding the gates. Well, I'm going to hazard a guess. Can we combine those two and throw... No, so we can't throw poisoned meat at it. I'm not going to get too close to it, just in case. So instead, I guess we'll try out this way. So this way is locked. Interesting. But it's only locked. It's not like permanently shut off or anything. So I guess we go into here. We just came from the second floor. Plus 3, nope. 4. Okay, so we can go to 4. So we're still able to do a little bit of travel. Right. It's very disconcerting hearing the footsteps. It's locked. Lots of creepy stuff through there. It's locked. So I guess maybe we're gonna have to try 5. Five we can go up to. And right. Okay, so there's something over that way. Lock is broken. And the lock is broken. Right. So this here should... Hey, it did open. I don't like the sound coming from behind me. Okay, so we got those there. So in here is new. In here, however, we've got handgun bullets. Lovely. We've got a matchbook. Matches. Matches set things on fire. Oh, bugger. Right, you. Quit that. Yeah, matches set things on fire. And one of the things was flame purifies all. So we, I think, need to get back to that place. Okay, would you stop with the grabbing thing? Let's curb stomp you, see. Okay, right. So you die from... Oh, bugger. See if I die because of these triggers. Right, supplies. We're going to use this, and we're going to use a beef jerky. And that'll distract that monster. And while that monster is distracted, we're going to try and kill it with a katana. Okay, right. Come on now. Stop that. So, curb stump, curb stump, curb stump. There we go. Right. Good. Finally dead. Supplies. Let's use a couple of these here. And we're reloading, swapping back to pistol. Big sheet of glass in the way. So... Okay, bullet doesn't work. Lock is broken. Okay, thank F. Save point. And go ahead with this. Right. Map time. Oh, yes. By these remains may a person find the road to paradise. So maybe Matchbook combine with Oxidol? No. So wait, what was the excuse it gave? Pitcher would burn, sure, but a match goes out too quickly. Isn't there a way to make the flame stronger? What am I supposed to do with this? What am I supposed to do with this? Right. So we are going to probably need something like a lighter fluid. So maybe, right, Oxidol doesn't just go in. Lock is broken, and lock is broken. Okay. So we need to strengthen the flame somehow. Lock is broken. Right. So, well, we do have a couple of doors we haven't checked out already. So let's go back and give them a go. So over this here way, and we'll see. Hey, Geodive, how are you? The Louis Kajay Marathathu, Tamigamoy, Garmaiga Kajay Marathathu. I mean, honestly, I've run through the vast majority of my Asquelga and everything. But how are you? Hopefully you're keeping very nicely. And hopefully you also are a big fan of Uktaroicha. GH is, let's see, Marcus Antania Mata Orum, Tame Mahoney, Aheron, I think. Agus Isbralium, Uktaroicha, Agus, Bunyug. You know, I don't know why I love ice cream and windows, but I do. I sincerely do. And hopefully you can get behind that kind of behavior. Push the button. Nothing works there. But how are you going? Hopefully your week is going good. All of that there sort of stuff. Because actually I say your week. It's only a Monday, so it's like, yeah, still pretty damn early into the week. Give me one wee second. Sorry, just got a thing popping up on there. I am presuming you're a fan of the old horror games. Would that be a fair one to say? Praise for the ages. That's just it, you know. People all the time. Not strong enough to be Antrim or Belfast, given Tyrone or Fermanagh vibes. Admittedly, it's a wee bit of a one. I always get told in my hometown I sound a wee bit sort of posh for where I am and all. I am originally from Williamanic, but I have lived for a long time. Whenever I was in Williamanic and everything, it was just a case of, it was like, yeah, no, he sounds posh. So I was always getting asked, it's like, are you posh? And I was like, I don't think so. But, you know, compared to pretty much everyone else, I probably did sound a little bit posh because I was speaking in entire sentences. That wasn't always something you would see in the old hometown. Ah, Cavan. Cavan's a nice one. Used to go down there sometimes with one of my mates. There was a wee farm just outside Cavan that she had some relatives in. So sometimes we would go and we'd stay down there, and it was absolutely fantastic for one simple reason. It was really, really simple kind of thing. We'd go down, we'd spend a bit of time chilling out, hanging out with them and everything, and then it was a case of, once it gets to dinner time, it was always a case of we had like fresh black pudding and everything that had sort of just been made, like big giant sheets of black pudding as well. That was absolutely gorgeous. And like, it was just to try and earn your keep and everything. Well, not even to try and earn your keep. It was a case of, you know, I would go out, do a little bit of wood cutting and everything. So I would absolutely love that. Blood pudding, not for you. That's fair. You know, it's not for everyone. My other half, she does not like black pudding or anything like that there. So I'm always just like, hey, tell you what, I won't tell them don't bring the mushrooms with my fry if you don't tell them to not bring the black pudding with yours. So she'll get my mushrooms, I'll get her black pudding. Or if it's white pudding, then at that point I'll happily take that as well. Because I'm a big fan of those. Didn't like them up until I was about, Christ, when it would have been, maybe, I want to say 25 or something. And I was just like, yeah, this right here is the stuff. So I'm looking for something. I don't quite know what I'm looking for. Something to make the fire a little more fiery. I should probably actually follow Heather's gaze a little bit more. Sometimes her eyes will look where you need to be going. So right, we've got this here sort of thing. We've got that corridor there. Ooh, we didn't try here. Well, that's why we didn't try here, because it doesn't bloody work, does it? So, we didn't even try the far end, did we? Apparently not. Let's see, neither of these ones are, yeah, neither worked, but well. And that doesn't work either, meaning we can't go that their way to get anything. I wonder, have we missed something back here that we are going to need to try and find? Let's have a look-see. So it's just the doll in the wheelchair that we've got a bad feeling about. We've got the lights just on like that. Okay. Fine, but we're doing alright here. Ooh, ad break's going to be coming up in a few wee minutes time. Ah, yes, 5 minutes time it's going to start the wee ad, but not to worry, not to worry. When it does start running that, then we're going to take a couple of minutes break and everything while I grab myself a little beverage. Gives everyone else a chance to make a wee cup of tea or a cup of coffee or anything like that there. Or, of course, if you're wanting to grab yourself something a little more grown up, then by all means. I, of course, am on the most grown up of beverages at the minute. A wee bit of Smirnoff Ice. Because I am very much a basic bitch. But I like it. It's flavorful, so why would we not? Right. Golden board, nothing useful. So right, can't get into either of those, can't get into that. This here is locked, and then the other one is locked as well. Right, so the 4th floor, there is no purpose to. 3rd floor, we can't access via the lift, can we? Yep. 3 doesn't work. 5, I think, is the one we were just on before, where we have the art gallery here, but we don't know how to make the flame stronger. You know what? We still got the 2 doors down this way. We might have missed something, so we might have. So let's find out if we did indeed miss something. So nope, not appearing to be missing anything here. This room's just kind of designed to trick your brain. We got the matchbook in here. No more cigarettes for me, I quit for good. Good for you, Heather. Good for you for quitting smoking as well. Not gonna sit and say, oh, utterly filthy habit or anything. I mean, we all know it's not good for you, but like, Big sheet of glass in the way. So we can't use them there. Oh wait, what's this here key? House key? Oh, front door key. Okay, right. Let's try in here for just uno momentito. And we've got this. So is there something on the floor I'm missing? Vase is broken on the floor. Nothing useful or interesting inside. No. Maybe if we combine the meat and the... Yeah, I didn't figure that was going to work, but still. Goodness knows. I have seen, however, the thing has just popped up that it's going to be running an ad break. So, yep, what we're going to do is we're going to move to quick wee be right back. And we will indeed be right back. I'm just going to use the opportunity to grab a wee beverage. So, let's pop on a wee bit of chill vibe for a minute while we wait. So, ad break's on, but we will be back shortly.
Tu fui eco eris? Weird writing. What was that? Dad, I'm home. Listen, something really crazy's going on. I think we should... Dad? Dad? No. No.
Revenge for 17 years ago, for one thing. If not for him, our dream would have come true. And then he took you away from us.
I'll kill you, you bitch!
There is another reason. To fill your heart with hatred. It must be this way. One day you'll understand why.
No, I'll never understand!
You must try to remember me, and your true self as well. You will birth a god and build an eternal paradise. He's the one who killed your father. I merely gave the order. So, what will you do? I'll be waiting where all begins. In the town of Silent Hill.
I don't know what to say.
Then don't say anything. I'm fine, so just get out of here and leave me alone already!
Calm down. I just...
Calm down? How am I supposed to do that? My father is dead. He's murdered. Get out! This is all your fault. If it weren't for you,
I'm sorry.
then go!
If it'll make you feel better, I will. Is he okay like this?
What else can I do? There's no one here to give him a decent burial. I'm sorry, Dad.
What'll you do now?
I'm going to Silent Hill.
What's in Silent Hill?
I don't know.
You think it's safe?
Of course it isn't. I don't know what kind of hell is waiting for me there, but I've got no other choice. I don't care about God or paradise. If that's what she believes, then fine. But she won't get away with what she did. find her, I'll kill her myself.
Revenge doesn't solve anything.
Maybe not, but that's what I'm gonna do.
How you gonna get there?
None of your business.
I'll give you a ride.
I don't need your help.
Yeah, but it's too far to walk. Besides, I'm partly responsible for this. Look, I'll bring the car around back. Come out when you finish saying goodbye.
You know, you might die too.
That's fine. Nobody's gonna cry.